Good day and welcome to a new video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hello and welcome to Weekly Tips. So today I just wanted to share with you guys some of my YouTube channels that I kind of grew up with, watched a bit, and it was really awesome, inspiring help. So my first one here is Jake Parker. He's a big inspiration. He's created Inktober. He's had heaps of videos here, going from, illustrating children's book to just little tips and things that he's talks about, and lots of tips and things. He probably started out watching him probably about 2 years ago-ish. Probably about 2 years ago. I started watching him when he was kind of doing some of this, launching a Kickstarter stuff. I think I started watching him there, and then he made some awesome videos. So, go check his channel out. He talks, he gives quite a few tips that are really awesome. And he talks a lot about his channel. At the moment he's in a studio with another artist that's a YouTuber, a big YouTuber as well. And it's just awesome to hear about his work. He used to post a lot, but now he doesn't post so much these days, but you can still check his videos out, and I think they stand the test of time. They're really impactful and helped me. Right, we go to our next channel now. So that's the first, is Jake Parker. The next one, which is something I actually only found probably less than a year ago, maybe a little bit longer, was Adam Duff, which I've had in. He's a really awesome video creator, and the one video that I think that really got me was this ArtStation Scares Me kind of a thing, and I had a bit of a listen, and it was like, oh my gosh, and his videos, I've been checking them out. He's been on for quite a while, creating these videos, and he's got some awesome art talks there. Every now and again I'll pop on one of his videos just to listen to, and he's got some awesome videos there. And with some of these channels, I do just flick them on in the background kind of a thing, while I'm painting. Usually that's the way I go, is I watch these videos while I'm creating, just to get some tips and things, and just to listen to other artists, because it's really great just to listen to other artists and their journey and things like that. Obviously, being new-ish to channels, it comes to the thing where you're going back through all their videos. It's really awesome just to check in with some of these videos, and watch them in the background. With some of these other channels, I'm a bit more like, I've watched them throughout a long time period, like 4 or 5 years or something. Here's another one, Roberto Blake. Now, he's not an artist, but he gives a lot of good advice about, being a YouTube creator, scheduling your time, freelancing. He's got a lot of topics in there that is really great, and if you're looking at it from an artist perspective, it is really helpful, especially for me, because I'm a YouTuber, small YouTuber myself per se, so he gives a lot of helpful tips in what's going on with the YouTube system and things like that, and he gives a lot of great things. I think this was one, making money freelancing, which is, he's done a lot of stuff on here that is really helpful. He's actually, he was a photographer. He really loves his photography, and he gives a lot of good advice, like, creativity will save you. That's a good one. And yeah, I've watched him for the last probably 2 years. Just kind of, I've seen him around on his videos, and I saw a few videos that were really helpful for me, and I just kind of slowly got into his videos, and now it's like every video I'm watching, and it's the same thing. I watch it in the background, and I take note of what he's talking about. Sometimes he might have a live stream that I watch in the background, which is really cool, because with his live stream, usually they're at times that are suitable for me. They're not like 3 o'clock in the morning. They're usually, for me over here in New Zealand, they're usually somewhere in the afternoon for his streams sometimes, but anyway, I can just watch it after it's been live streamed anyway, usually. Another one that actually has been with me a long time is Bobby Chio's channel. I know I've watched his channel like for probably 5 years now. Like, I've watched it for quite a while, ever since probably I found him at course, when I was just kind of looking for what I liked in art and things. I found his work, and I just was blown away, and eventually it led me to his YouTube channel, probably back quite a while, and ever since I found his YouTube channel, he used to do like less videos, like used to be like every 2 or 3 a month or something. It wasn't quite regular as it is now, but yeah, he used to. Then he started to do it every week, which was awesome, just to check out his channel each week. And now, I watch it every week. He's got an interview with an artist, or he's got some tips and tricks. Just something that helps you along the way. They're really good to listen to while you paint. And it's just enjoyable to see. Like, I really loved his Chew streams, where he used to have either someone painting or him painting in the background, or some sort of art thing going on while he was talking. Those were really inspirational. That's what kind of drove my channel and drove what I like to do as well. And he's had these little tip things that had those little characters. What was really awesome to see that too, because it's really helpful advice that it's awesome to see. And these days mainly he's doing art interviews, which are really awesome. I really do enjoy those. Him talking to artists and getting their journey. Sometimes, on the odd occasion, I may be able to catch him live doing one of these streams. And I have had the experience of asking a few questions that have made it to some of the videos here and every now and again, which is awesome as well. So my last one, which is Aaron Blaise. He's an awesome artist that does mostly animals, and I would have found him just before Bobby Chio, I think. Because his love of animals, I really loved that, and I love animals myself, and I really like to see his work and what his advice is, and things like that. He's made so much impact on me, and it's really awesome to see, because he's the creator of Brother Bear. I've really one of the creators of some of the beers in Brother Bear, which is really awesome. I love to see his work. That's very inspirational. Those are five of the YouTube channels that I have impacted me, and they all are really good. So go check those channels out. They're really awesome. I know those are not all art ones, but they do have really helpful advice for people if you look like Roberto Blake, sorry, his one isn't exactly an art channel, but it has really great tips on some things like doing freelance if you're interested in doing freelance, and also like scheduling time. He talks a bit about scheduling time and things, and also, getting that whole mindset of being a creative, getting into that mindset kind of a thing. So all these channels are really helpful. They aren't exactly the typical how to draw kind of a thing. A lot of people, when they start out in art, I was the same with me. I was kind of like, how to draw this, how to draw that. I wasn't taken by these art channels as much, but they are actually really helpful, because you can learn how to do this and how to do that, and anyone can do that, but what I feel is important is, seeing other stories and learning other people's experience and learning from that, and learning these other things like time scheduling and these other important things as an artist that is, really important, that we don't take for granted. We take for granted when we're starting out, because we're just learning how to draw this or how to draw that. We're not thinking about, putting in all the time and effort. Yeah, all that stuff. So thank you for joining me today. I hope it wasn't too long. I decided this will be a little bit longer. Thanks for this weekly tips. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for checking it out. Have a good one. Goodbye.